What if I told you that the most valuable lessons I learned over 10 years of struggle, mistakes, and painful growth could be yours in the next 8 minutes? It sounds like a trick, right? But it's not. For a decade, I was running in the wrong direction. I confused being busy with being productive. I sacrificed my own peace for the sake of others, and I chased a definition of success that was completely flawed. It took me 10 long years to unlearn those mistakes and find clarity. Today, I want to give you that clarity. I want to share the 5 fundamental truths that, had I known them earlier, would have saved me a decade of my life. So stay with me, because this 8-minute investment could fundamentally change your next 10 years. Let's start the clock. The first and perhaps biggest lesson I learned is that busyness is not productivity. For years, I wore my busyness like a badge of honor. My calendar was packed with meetings, my to-do list was a mile long, and I was constantly rushing from one task to another. At the end of the day, I was exhausted, but when I look back, I realized I hadn't made any real progress on my most important goals. The realization that finally hit me was that what truly matters is impact, not activity. Now, I end my day by asking one simple question. Did I do something today that will significantly move me closer to my long-term goals? If the answer is no, then I was just busy, not productive. The second lesson, which was incredibly hard for me to learn, is the power of saying no. I used to be a chronic people pleaser. I would say yes to every request, every invitation, and every demand on my time, because I was afraid of disappointing people. The result? My own goals, my own projects, and my own well-being were always on the back burner. I had no time or energy left for myself. It took me years to understand that your time and energy are your most precious, finite resources. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your priorities, you are implicitly saying no to your dreams. Learning to say no politely but firmly isn't selfish. It's a critical act of self-respect. This leads directly to the third lesson. Your health is your real wealth. While I was busy chasing career goals and financial success, I treated my health as an afterthought. I survived on little sleep, ate whatever was convenient, and told myself I'd start exercising once I was successful. What a foolish trade-off. I learned the hard way that you can have all the money and success in the world, but if you don't have the health to enjoy it, it's all meaningless. Your body is the only vehicle you have to carry you through your life's journey. If you don't maintain the vehicle, you'll break down long before you reach your destination. Prioritizing sleep, nutrition, and exercise isn't a luxury. It's the absolute foundation of a successful and happy life. The fourth truth I had to embrace was that failure is not a dead end. It's a stepping stone. I used to be terrified of failure. I saw it as a final judgment on my abilities. If I failed at something, I would retreat, filled with self-doubt, and become hesitant to take risks or try new things. But after studying the lives of truly successful people, I saw a clear pattern. They all failed, often spectacularly. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's an essential part of the process. Every failure is a data point that teaches you what doesn't work. It's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Embrace it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. And finally, the fifth and most profound lesson is to trust the magic of compounding. We live in a world that craves instant gratification. We want overnight success. But that's not how life works. True, lasting success is the result of small, seemingly insignificant habits repeated consistently over a long period. Just think about it. If you get just 1% better at something every day, you'll be 37 times better by the end of the year. Reading for 15 minutes, exercising for 30 minutes, or saving a small amount of money each day, these actions don't feel dramatic in the moment. But their cumulative effect over time is massive. Be patient. Trust the process. Your small, consistent efforts today are building the foundation for your massive success tomorrow. So there you have it. The 5 lessons it took me 10 years to figure out. Notice how they all connect. Saying no gives you time to be productive. Good health gives you the energy to bounce back from failure. And all of this is powered by the principle of small, consistent habits. I had to learn this by stumbling through the dark, but I've just given you the map. Now I have a question for you. Which of these 5 lessons resonates with you the most at this point in your life? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if this video provided any value, please give it a like and share it with someone who needs to hear this. For more videos that can help you build a better life, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Remember, knowledge isn't power. The application of knowledge is power. Thank you for watching.